Hello, this is Latoya with MSSurvivalGuides.com. So, my initial video was my story about my diagnosis with multiple sclerosis. So I wanted to do a video on, gee, now what? I remember my first response being, shit, what now? Where do I go now? What do I do now? The only thing that was told to me was, let's start you on a steroid infusion and pick a medication to be on for the rest of your life. But as far as what happens with life now, I didn't have that information. I didn't have that guidance. So I wanted to share my journey and to tell you what I think works. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, nor do I claim to be. It is simply personal experience and, personal experience in the research that I've done and what I think has helped me. So step one is to fast. That tends to be a general consensus with everyone that I know that's doing this from a natural approach. They start with a fast. Now that fast can be no meats, no solid foods, simply water, juicing. It could be any of those things. My personal fast, because I had never fasted before, and I personally didn't think I could ever be without food and rice and all of those things, my personal fast was I started with eliminating all the carbs. I did no rice, I did no breads. I pretty much went to a raw raw vegetable diet. And then I went to, since I was a meat eater, I gave up heavy meats like beef, steak. I did do in the beginning my fast, I didn't eat chicken. The only thing I ate was I ate fish like salmon or haddock or one of those fish that's high in omega-3s. I did organic, not farm raised unless you're going to get it from Whole Foods. Whole Foods has a different process with how they do their farm raised, so I will do farm raised from Whole Foods, but any other place it has to be wild caught, whatever you're going to do. And I would do salmon once a day. So my day consisted of getting up, having a smoothie where I blended vegetables, organic of course, because that was another thing, fasting away from chemicals. Another thing is, if you're going to eat chicken, make sure whatever you eat is an animal that has not been raised off of corn and GMO products. Make sure that if you're gonna eat beef or steak, make sure that it's with a grass-fed cow or a grass-fed animal. The other important part of all of this is you want to eliminate all the toxins from your body. Well, as much as possible, because toxins are everywhere, but as much as possible. You want to start with your water intake. You want to make sure that you're getting your water and your juice intake up. And when I say juice, I don't mean juice that's bought from the store. I mean, get a juicer. Invest in a juicer. It is on my site. My very first juicer was $20. You don't have to buy an expensive one, but start juicing. So I would get up in the morning, I would have a smoothie with my organic berries. Berries are high in antioxidants, so you want to have as many berries as possible. Your strawberries, your raspberries, your blueberries. Get excited about berries because they're really good for you, and they help with the depression part of it too. That's another section that's on my website, is talking about depression. That is a serious part of multiple sclerosis. That leads into getting your mental state right. You've got to work on things that make you feel good. Berries are one of those things that help make you feel good. So going back to my smoothie, I added green tea. You can use coconut water. You could use almond milk. That was another thing. No dairy. I eliminated dairy from my diet as well. So here I am with pretty much all organic, many fruits and vegetables as possible. Started juicing. It's not just about water. It's about, getting, the juices are good on a cellular level. When you juice and get all the stuff that your body can't necessarily digest on its own, when you juice it, it makes you feel good. So here I am, pretty much one solid meal a day, which was my salmon or my haddock with a salad. And the rest of the day, I snacked on nuts. Like I said, nuts and berries. I would mix, I love pecans. You got walnuts, you've got all sorts of nuts that are good, and I added raisins with it, and I made kind of a trail mix with it, so that was great, and I would snack on that throughout the day. You'll find that nuts keep you full.